All right, guys, John and John, NBC. We got a order from PSA. I have 9 cards in here, and then we have 1 NBC card that we're gonna reveal. So stay tuned. Let's see how we do. All right, guys, my turn. I always like watching John do his cards first because it kind of gives me a feel for the grader. So I'm feeling pretty good about these.
Yeah. So if you missed my reveals, I have done reveals the past 2 weeks. It's finally time for John's reveal. We're gonna see what he's got here in a second. I did okay. I didn't do bad.
Pretty good on your pre-grades. I mean, as far as a gem mint number, but what you pre-graded them to do, you did really good. So I'll be happy if these grade the way I pre-graded.
Yeah, and since I pre-graded so well, I didn't have to do any push-ups. But this is a push-up challenge. Yeah. So for every card that does not match John's pre-grade, 10 push-ups. For every one that does match, -5 push-ups. So
-5.
Potentially you could be doing 0 push-ups. Potentially you could be doing 100 push-ups here because you have 10 cards that are yours here.
All right.
So you feeling good about this?
Yeah.
All right. So
let's not run a 10K yesterday. So
no. So you do have a basketball card here.
Yeah, trying to get into basketball a little bit more.
What do you know about Scotty Barnes?
He's Rookie of the Year.
Okay. That's more than I knew.
Yep. And that was a pretty good class. So I like him. I like Evans. I like Evan Mobley and also Kate Cunningham from that year. So that's what I know.
So you have paid $27 for this card?
That includes grading fees?
I believe so.
I hope so.
And you pre-graded it a 9.
Yep.
And you got a 9. So spot on. So you are 1 for 1 right now.
I'm happy if they grade what I thought.
And I believe a PSA 9 either went for $20 or $39. I think you got 2 comps on there.
Yeah, if they're kind of off, I put them both down because you got to average them out. We get people in the comments that are like, the card's only worth what it sells for at that time. So, our people. This guy's on fire right now.
He is on fire right now. Who is it?
So we got Micah Parsons. This was the Optic Preview Pink.
Yeah, so this was in the Donruss set. It's not actually from the Optic set, but it was a preview that they all have every year in that set. You pre-rated this one a 9 and you have $28 into it.
I thought again these had a chance for a 10, but you just never know. So since I got to pick a number for the pre-grade challenge, I went with the 9.
Spot on with a 9. I know that's not what you were looking for, but that is -5 push-ups that you have.
Yeah.
So -5. So at a 9, and I don't know how recently you looked at these comps because I think they've probably gone up because Mike has been killing it.
Yeah.
You had $20.50 and $18. So
he's not happy with the NFL Player of the Year. He said he wants to win the MVP, so I'm all on board.
Hey, that's okay as long as you got some Micah now before he goes up too much more. That's probably about a break-even card though.
Yeah, it's tough. I've said before it's hard to lose money with these cards. This was a $19 order. We did get a couple orders in at $15, but they haven't even started working on them yet, so I have to wait for those. Here's some QBs finally. So this is a Herbert. This is the silver behind the numbers.
Yep, you pre-graded this one a PSA 10. And you got a gem mint 10. There you go. Fine. So you're spot on. So you're
3 for 3.
You have -15 push-ups right now, John.
That's nice.
-15.
I can do -15.
So you had 44 into this card. This card goes for about $90 as a PSA 10.
Kind of surprised, man. I know you guys, John and Cody always tell me that the inserts don't sell for much as the real rookie cards. Even though it's a rookie card, but it's an insert, so it doesn't sell for as much as a regular card.
Right.
Even though it's a silver.
And the thing about that one is it doesn't have the rookie badge on it. Yeah. And I feel like people really like to see that, which you'll see on this one.
Nice. Yeah, this is a nice card. This is a silver prism from one of our favorite sets.
The Prism Black Silver. Yep.
Beautiful card.
From the Chronicles set, you pre-graded this one a 9.
You can see it's all centered a little bit. This side's thinner than this side, so that's what I thought was going to get it a 9.
Yep. And it got a 9. So the one thing about this card, John, and I forgot to mention it before, is this one was cracked, I believe.
Yeah, this was a cracker?
Yep. So I want to say that this was an HGA 9.5.
Okay.
So it came down. Actually, no, you do have which ones were on there. That one was not a cracker. You just had that one raw. But it got a 9, which is what you said it was going to get. And a PSA 9 goes for about 90 to 113, it looks like. Yep. So you'll probably break even on that one.
All right, nice.
So you're at -20 push-ups.
John's my cracker. I'm getting old and it's hard for me to see, so he's my professional cracker. So I sent them to him to look over. So some of these are hard because I can't look at them to see if they should actually grade the way that they graded before. But in the past, we've done well with HGA and SGC and CSG crossing over, so we try.
I cracked this one for John, and I was laughing the whole time I did it because I was like, what is this? This is a T. Higgins second year Prism. I think did you think this was a rookie card?
I thought it was a rookie card until John said that, and I had to go back and look. I was like, man, I got a pretty good deal.
And I submitted it anyway because he gave it to me, so I was like, well, whatever, John.
It was a 9.5. It had great subgrades, so I thought that it would pull a 10, and then I thought it would be worth at least, 30, 40 bucks.
It was an HGA 9.5. We cracked it, and this one is at a 249, and you have $41 into it.
So it needs to gym for me to make any money, and that's what I put was a 10 because usually HGA goes up, and it didn't.
Yeah, so midnight, that one hurts a little bit.
Out of 249, yeah.
That one was just a mistake. We're going to chalk that one up as a mistake.
I did this several times also, and I sold those raw after because I realized a lot of the cards I buy are 2021 and 2020, and I get them confused. So.
Yeah, and so that one you did not pre-grade correctly because you thought that was going to be a 10.
Yeah.
So that one is plus 10 push-ups.
All right. This one I was super hopeful for. This card was really...
This was also an HGA 9.5. You paid... you actually have $89 into this card because you bought it at an HGA 9.5 and then the $20 for grading.
The shipping, I got a good deal, but the shipping was tough because the guy lived in Canada. But I thought, man, these are going for, it's a 10 comp?
So a PSA 10 is going for, well, not quite that much. It's about 185.
All right. So I thought, man, if this can gym, which it should. What did I pre-grade?
What 10? Oh, no!
An 8.
What?
Ouch.
What?
Centering looks good. Man.
I mean,
no white.
The only thing about, if you flip this card over, the thing about these Prism Black Silvers that are kind of hard to judge is the up and down centering. So
top to bottom, yeah.
It's like, okay, do you go from the bottom of below Minnesota Vikings or do you go from the black card kind of on the sides? Because that looks centered to me. I don't know what they got you for because I looked it over and I thought it was pretty clean.
They're running a special right now for $15, so I'm going to say I'm going to crack this and resubmit it.
I thought you were going to say they're running a special. If you submit a card for $15, they'll give you 2 grades below what you thought it was.
That one hurts.
Send all your gym mints, we'll give you 8s on them.
Man, I didn't even look up a comp for an 8 because I had no idea.
Well, what's a raw go for? Probably like $30?
Yeah.
Youch. So
but raws will sell for higher than an 8 because they think it might grade higher.
Yeah, that one hurts a little bit. That one hurts.
Hurts a lot.
And that's also 20 more push-ups. Or 10 more push-ups. So you're at 0 because you started at negative 20, now you're at 0. So this is a Dak Prescott. This was a weird card that we cracked. It was DCI Pristine 10. I don't even know what DCI is, but it's apparently a card grader.
I bought one of these other cards and he had this on there for like $5, so I threw it in. Combined shipping, I thought if I crack it in gyms, it'll be worth it. And I assumed it was going to get a 10 because that was a 10.
Yep, you got $38 into this.
We know that is it that much?
38, that's what it says.
Ooh, all right. I didn't pay $6 for it. That's 22 is shipping. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a loss.
Yeah, that's
I
tough.
know the grader's not one of the top ones. And it doesn't matter because I'm not doing very well with HGA or SGC either.
Well, the thing is, the crazy part about this, so you've had 3 cards that were cracked so far that were all gym mints or pristine.
With other companies.
2 of them came back at 9 and 1 of them came back at 8. And I know I did not damage these when I swear to you.
No,
I did not damage
see anything wrong with them at all. Wow. I need this one.
Okay, so we're moving on. So that's another 10 push-ups for John.
You're only worried about the push-ups.
I'm always worried about the
money
push-ups. Well, that's between you and you, but the push-ups between me and you. So this is a Joe Burrow call to arms. This was an SGC 9.5. So this was a mint plus, was not a gem mint. It is that silver playoff, as you can see.
So this is the black label, not the green label.
Black label, correct.
So mint plus. So this could have gone either way.
SGC, not CSG.
Okay, SGC.
Yep.
And we, again, have done pretty well with those. So I pre-graded this a 10.
Yep, you have $69 into this card.
Need a 10, need a 10.
Oh, man. And it got a mint 9. So that's about a $32 card is what this says here. And actually, we had that pre-graded at 9, so...
Okay, so it's on?
It's on, apparently. So that's a -5.
All right.
-5. So you're at 5 push-ups right now.
I've said in the past it's hard to lose money grading cards with PSA, but I've proven today that it's not that hard. If you saw John's last reveal, he had like 100 T-Law cards in there, so I have one.
maybe you'll have the same luck I had. I actually
They're
did
rough.
pretty decent on my
Yeah, they're
T-Laws.
rough on T-Law, but...
All right, so this is a Mosaic debut.
NFL debut, which sells for less than the regular, but it is a Mosaic, which is nice.
You have about $60 into this. It was an SGC 9.5. You pre-graded it a 9.
I wonder why I went down with this one. I was just going with the numbers.
I guess. I don't even know if you saw it. Hey, Jim Mint 10.
That's going to help a little bit.
Okay, so that's 10 more push-ups for you.
Yeah, just tell me about the comp. How much money am I making?
Sorry. So this card goes for about 105 to 120. Unfortunately, he has started off not so great. Hopefully he can turn it around and we can make a little bit more money off of that. But that is a win for you. Finally had one of these crack cards become a Jim Mint 10.
So that's it for my order. I had 2 Jim Mint 10s. I sent 4 cards that were Jim Mint with another company.
Mm-hmm.
And only one of them went up to a 10. Or one of them got a 10. And then I got the T-Law, which I pre-graded a 9 that went down. Ouch. So this is an NBC card. Space Jams used to sell pretty good. I think John looked on eBay and saw a bunch of 9.5s that were green labels that we thought we should buy and try to sell them. This card is the one that was selling for the most money.
Mm-hmm.
So we cracked this and we decided to send it in. And
Yep.
it was a
CSG 10.
CSG 10. Did we send it to CSG from a 9.5 to get the new label?
Yeah, we did.
So we paid.
we already had $5 extra into it from when we switched it over from green label to black label. Then we cracked it, and we were hoping it was going to become a PSA 10. And it did not. It did not. Yeah, became a 9. So
I kind of saw it going that way with the whole way this reveal's gone. So
I don't know how much money we had into that card. Probably around 70 or 80, I would guess.
yeah, I don't think I got it on here, do I?
No, but the good news is a PSA 9 sells for $11. So that sucks. Okay, that was rough, John.
Yeah, it's real rough. I'm not gonna whine and blame the PSA graders because it can go either way. And I'm done buying. If you saw our PSA challenge, which I won't tell you who won in case you didn't see it, go back and watch that. I said I'm done buying crack cards, pre-graded cards from other companies that I'm gonna crack and send in because it's just not a high enough.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that were all either, 4 of them were Gem Mint, 2 of them were Mint Plus. The 4 Gem Mints all downgraded at least 1 grade.
And I got an 8 on the HGA, which was a 9.5.
And then you had 2 Mint Pluses. One of them went up, one went down. So in this case, it did not pay off. We might have had a tough grader this time. There's a lot of variables, but I just don't see the value in cracking cards or cracking slabs unless you get it for almost raw value.
Yeah, you've said that in the past. That's
So,
true.
It's a tough one. I don't know if you're going to really make any money off of this order, John.
No,
but
it's going to be a loss, I'm pretty sure. Especially this card, unless I crack it and it comes back a 9.
But is it even worth it at that point?
$15. What's a 9 sell for?
So a 9 is going to go for 60-ish.
Yeah, so probably not. $15 into it. I've already got a bunch into it.
Yeah.
All right, so how many push-ups am I having to do?
Hard to swallow. So we got that last one wrong, so that's plus
That doesn't
10.
count.
That doesn't
NBC
count?
card.
You only had 9 cards?
Yeah, that's an NBC card.
All right. So it looks like you had... You only have to do 15 push-ups.
I can do that.
You can do 15? All right,
Yeah.
well, let's record them, do some push-ups real quick, and we will see you guys next time.
Appreciate you guys watching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Thanks a lot, PSA.